Hey guys, classic World of Warcraft's one life game mode, the Hardcore Challenge, has come very far over the years. We've seen thousands of players end their run early, whether it's from Defias pillagers wreaking havoc on low-level toons, to hunter pets pulling entire dungeons on accident. There's absolutely no shortage of dangerous activities awaiting you in Azeroth. But that's not why we're here today. Every so often we see a death that borderline nobody knew was possible. My name's Winky, and today I'm going to share with you the 10 rarest deaths in Hardcore WoW. Number 10. Fatigue swimming. Every now and then we see a drowning death, but a fatigue swimming death is a whole lot harder to find. The reason for this is because normally you aren't swimming around off the side of the planet when you're trying to get a quest completed. Unfortunately though, there are a few areas of the game that are fatigue zones for no reason at all. For example, the southern edge of the water between Feathermoon Stronghold and Perilous looks like it's safe to swim through, but every now and then we see someone die to fatigue swimming thinking that they can safely cross. Number 9. Invoking Mock Garah. When two hardcore community members have a disagreement, usually it results in one or the other blocking/ignoring each other. Very rarely though, a Mock Garah command is issued. In this instance, both players agree to duel for the life of their character. The loser deletes. We've only seen a few community Mock Garahs outside of events. If you ever get the chance to watch one in-game, I highly recommend it. Number 8. Cockroach aggro. In dungeon instances specifically, there are critters that for some reason can be placed on a threat table. In turn, these critters, aka cockroaches, run away, and for some other random reason, they can social or call for help. We've only seen a handful of deaths related to cockroach aggro in the past, but it's low on this list because it's likely that we will see it again. Be on the lookout in your dungeon runs and always kill the roach. Number 7. Dueling near hazards. Every so often in your hardcore journey, you start to feel like you're getting safer. Sometimes you use downtime on the way to a dungeon to duel some friends. A duel is completed when your character or the character you're fighting reaches 1 HP. This in turn concedes the duel to the victor. Now it's important to remember, if you lose a duel, you're incredibly susceptible to world and environmental damage. Bonfires and fireplaces, for instance, are placed throughout the world. If you stepped on one with 1 HP, your run can be ended very easily, and possibly in one of the funniest ways I've ever seen. Number 6. The Unseen. The Unseen are completely invisible mobs that reside in the courtyard of Undercity, as well as the Ravenhill Cemetery in Duskwood. These enemies can only be seen by a warlock with high enough level detect invisibility activated, or a mage can see them if the mage is currently invisible themselves. Viewed as an Easter egg in the game, players have debated for years if they are placed for warlocks to get soul shards conveniently, or if they're just a cruel joke placed by the developers of Vanilla WoW. Regardless what they are or why they're there, they will end your run at a moment's notice. Number 5. Divine Intervention. Divine Intervention is a paladin ability in which the paladin sacrifices their own character's life to grant a shield of invulnerability on their target. You can imagine why we've only ever seen one paladin press this button in 3 years of hardcore gameplay. The story of how Calamity DI'd Grace for Days is one of the fabled legends in hardcore WoW history. The only reason I have this placed at number 5 on this list is because there is technically a chance that this will be repeated in the future by another paladin. Who will they be and who will they save? We won't know until it happens. Number 4. Hearthstone batching. There's only one recording that I have found of this extremely unique interaction. Once a spell has been cast by an enemy, unless your character leaves the zone that you're currently fighting that enemy in, the spell does not disappear. Here we see Desi Heat hearthstoning to attempt to survive a lightning bolt cast by a harpy behind her. It unleashes before her hearthstone cast completes. She is then safely transported to the inn in Razor Hill. As she loads into the game, the lightning bolt is traveling across the entire zone to hit and end her hardcore run. Number 3, polymorph into death. This is likely the rarest interaction in classic WoW history. The odds of this happening to you are astronomical. During the Quest of Stalvon questline from Duskwood, you are sent to the Eastvale logging camp. Your job is to go to the second floor of the inn and click a chest. Once you have accomplished this, a ghost will spawn. The only time this ghost can polymorph you is if there are 2 or more viable targets on the threat table. Meaning you need to be in a duo, trio, play a pet class, something of that nature, in order for this to even happen to you to begin with. Once you are polymorphed, there is a chance that you path as a sheep into the fireplace. The fire damage from the fireplace pops you out of polymorph and you are too big to escape the fireplace. You die a slow, painful death, watching your character burn to the ground. Number 2, invisible world effects. In the Burning Crusade Classic, the Fire Festival came around for the hardcore community. Many players flocked to go click on their fire shrines and get unique rewards during the festival. Blizzard, for some reason, stacked around 50 bonfires at each of the quest areas, all on top of each other. Players that touched these pylons immediately got 0 to death. Blizzard also forgot to actually spawn them into the game in some areas, leaving some hardcore tunes randomly exploding all over Azeroth. Number 1, the Encourage World Event. This clip is the only one of its kind, and will likely be the only one you ever see. During the world event for opening the gates of Encourage, we see statics land outside Gadget's End. These event enemies are spawned all over Daenerys. Over 100 yards away, Statics gets hit by a mind control. This mind control, in turn, has him attack a neutral faction NPC. Every guard in town runs over to kill him. It was a good run, Statics. It was a good run. These have been the top 10 rarest ways to die in hardcore WoW. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Winky. Be sure to leave a comment with the next video you want to see, and come stop in on Twitch, twitch.tv/Winky. Thank you guys.